Oh, come in focus. In focus. Oh, there we go. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well on this Friday evening. Thank you so much for joining in. Some of you I actually know, and some of you I do not. So thank you from wherever you're joining in this country. I know we've got people all over the United States joining tonight, so I think that's a lot of fun. If you are on the East Coast, I know your pain. I did my grad school out in Syracuse, and then we lived in North Carolina for a while. And of course, every time I wanted to stay up late and watch a Mariners game, it was really late. So I appreciate you joining in because it is 9 o'clock over there on the East Coast. But thank you very much for joining in. We're going to have a lot of fun this evening. If you've ever seen a box break before, some of them, you see the individual. I should probably actually, since I don't have a makeup artist, should probably not be on camera, but I am. Some people it's just the view over the shoulder, and it's the quick cards scanning through them. We don't take too long, but we do go through and make sure that all of the cards are seen. And hey, they're ones that you're hoping for, so let's make sure that you are able to see them and that we give them their just due. A little bit about me: I love baseball, as I'm sure you do, and so I'm really excited to do this, and I'm doing this because it's fun. And there were years and years where I did not collect baseball cards after I was a teenager, and just last year in the pandemic, like everybody was getting a dog, things like that. Pandemic cards was something that I got into because at first I was just enjoying opening boxes with my kids, and they can be kind of hard to find depending on the the brand, and but I've enjoyed doing it, and we'll enjoy opening this one with you tonight. So, and if any of you have joined my box breaks, I give ample extras. So, want to make sure that everybody is happy per eBay policy. So I'll just throw this out there: if the team that you selected has no cards, then you get a refund on that. I've actually not had that happen. I know it's more frequent to have happen if it's a break with individual players. And some people just they don't live up to that eBay policy. They only refund the shipping, but we'll make sure that once you get a card, and I know that you have somebody from your team and you're locked in, then we'll start to throw some extra stuff on there. But what we got today is the Topp Gallery, really, really nice looking sets. I just want to show a couple from a previous box. So down here in the lower right corner, you'll see that's where we'll highlight a few cards. We got this one right here, so I'll take that off and let you see it. This was a signed one of Jorge Ona for the San Diego Padres. I expect a lot out of this young man. And then sometimes with the Topp Gallery, you get legends that are thrown in there, including legends that have autographs. So on this one, you see it's a Cal Ripken Jr. It was signed, and it was a print run of, I don't know if you can see that, only 25. So this one is 22 of 25. It is a on card autograph. So this one is awesome, and I'm just going to make you a little jealous. Put those there. But throughout the open, the box break tonight, we'll throw some of the cards in there and let you take a look at them. Anything that comes out of the box that is numbered, we're gonna make sure that it gets a sleeve and a top loader. So I'm gonna put my Ripken. By the way, if you want to buy the Ripken, that would be cool. I love Ripken, and I told my wife that I was gonna maybe sell that one, and she wasn't that happy about that because she is a Ripken fan. Good guy. I have met Cal, and I've met his brother Billy, and so in 2007 I was broadcasting play-by-play for the single A team for the Rockies, and at winter meetings had probably 15 minutes with Billy Ripken, and he was telling stories about when he was a bat boy years and years before in Asheville, North Carolina. So that was kind of neat. So the Topp Gallery, though, 200 set, like base card set, really nice looking cards. Just as an example of what they're going to look like, here's a Trey Turner. They did come out released a little bit after the trade deadline, and so what you're going to see is that they will mostly include all these new teams. So here's Trey Turner with the Dodgers. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's take this, and I'm going to go old-fashioned here. I'm just going to use a something sharp to just get the plastic started. It's the worst part, honestly, of every box. All right. Okay. Now, some of the cool things that you can get in this, aside from the autographs, and there are 2 autograph cards per box, is we will end up getting the possibility of parallels and other inserts. There are some variation cards in here. They're really hard to get the variation cards. I think I wrote it down here. I think what I saw was one in every 672 packs. One card in every 672. That's one in every 34 mega boxes. So yeah, it's pretty hard. So, Jacob deGrom on the front of the box. Let's see. Love the Mets. Love the Mets. Okay, we'll open that up. Now, there are a lot of packs here. So, we're going to put all these packs right here. So, we got plenty of camera angles. So, nobody can do anything nefarious. Okay, toss the box aside. All right, nice looking, even the wrapper looks nice in this set. So we're going to put these right here. Got plenty of teams. Okay, here we go, pack number 1. Okay, we start off with a Braylon Marquez. Expect many good things from this young man. Andrew McCutchen, old reliable with the Phillies. This is a nice looking one right here. These kind of remind you of the old Diamond Kings for Don Russ. Francisco Lindor. And that goes to the Mets. So, Jerry. We got a Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins. Miami Marlins, and Brandon Lau for the Rays. Now, I saw yesterday that the Rays had actually tried to come up with a plan to split time between Tampa and Montreal, and that was turned down by Major League Baseball. All right, we got a Mookie Betts. Good looking card. I'll just hold these out here like this. Mookie Betts to Matt. Okay, we got a Bob Gibson. Now, what I would do in this case is I would just give it to whoever has the Cardinals. Every single box break I've done so far has had a Cardinals. Somebody choose the Cardinals, but not this one. I don't know. And this is a nice looking one. So, Sean, Atlanta Braves fan. Oh, you're going to like this. So, this one is a Chipper Jones. And you see it looks a little different. We got the silver. It's a nice looking Chipper Jones. Hall of Fame player. Hold that right there. Got a Manny Ramirez and a Javier Baez for the Mets. And I'm actually going to take a soft sleeve right now. I don't want to even touch the top. Don't want to leave fingerprints. We're going to put a soft sleeve around the Chipper Jones. And that's not a normal base card, so I'm just going to put it in a top loader for you. And that's going to go in our little highlight reel there, a little highlight spot. Nice looking Chipper Jones. Okay, here we go. And Richard says he's all about finding some Ricky Henderson numbered cards. Yeah, that would be cool. I was actually in South America when Ricky Henderson was on the Mariners. That was one of the seasons I actually missed, and I didn't even know Ricky was on the Mariners. That's how fast it came and went. Okay, so we've got Joe Adell, good card for the Los Angeles Angels, and I already dropped a Pete Alonso. That's all right. We're going to make it up to you. Pete Alonso for the Mets, because I got another Alonso to give you. Oh, look at this. This is the second Cardinal. This is an Ozzie Smith. Same sort of deal here. Isn't that neat? So, yeah, in case you're wondering, they have these rainbow foils that are pretty nice. So that Ozzie's pretty neat. Spencer Howard for the Rangers. And there's Ozzie Albies for the Braves. So Atlanta Braves go back to Sean, who's already sitting high because he got the rainbow foil for Chipper Jones, one of the great third basemen. So I don't know what era you guys grew up in. You know, I was born in '80, so now you know how old I am. And ooh, this one's a little hard to open. Oh man. They glued this with something special. So all those teams, those Atlanta teams of the early '90s, boy, I love Maddox. Eloy Jimenez. We've got a Nate Pearson, good young pitcher. Clayton Kershaw. There's a foil as well, and that goes to the Dodgers. So Matt. Ha-Seong Kim to the Padres. We got the Padres on the board now. That's Daniel. And Rafael Devers for the Boston Red Sox. This is also the first time I've not had somebody choose the Red Sox. So, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, athletics. I'll tell you, I got a neighbor who lives about 5-6 houses up the road. Huge athletics fan. I pulled a Dalton Jeffries autograph card some months back, and he was actually a little disappointed that it wasn't somebody else. So, oh well. It was a nice looking card. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We got a Ricky Henderson. What? Ricky Henderson. This one is just a base Ricky Henderson card. But that's funny that Ricky Henderson came up and then we pull it. Walker Buehler. Man, he had a good year. Sonny Gray. So here's a rainbow foil for the Sonny Gray, and that's going to be to Cincinnati Reds, Deanna. Sam Huff for the Rangers, and Randy Arozarena for the Rays. Did I already actually skip over a Ray earlier? Let's see here. I feel like I did, but maybe not. No, I was still mesmerized by the Bob Gibson and Ozzie Smith, Manny Ramirez. No, what's your thought? Pop this in the chat on players and the steroid era. I know a lot of people are saying yes or no. I'd love to know what you think. So, I for one lived through that era, and I just feel like it's not so much that you're not wanting to punish people for what they did. It's just that I have a feeling that we've put people in the Hall of Fame that were on steroids. We just didn't know, or we didn't catch them. So, Bo Bichette, good young player. Here's a David Ortiz. Speak of, was he on roids? Was he not on roids? I don't know. Ooh, and this is a nice looking one. This is a Mets. Obviously, it's a Baez, Javier Baez. Topp Gallery MLB, one of the MLB originals. So that's a nice one for the Mets. Jerry's doing well tonight. And we got our first twin on the board. Trevor Larnach, a rookie card for the Minnesota Twins for Drew. And then Max Scherzer for the Dodgers. I got another couple twins actually to give out to Drew. I got an Alex Colomé. I got a Byron Buxton from the Gypsy Queen series. Here's a Alex Kirilov that I'd like to throw in, and a Max Kepler that I'd like to throw in. All Gypsy Queens. And we got some more that we're going to give away throughout this next little bit. All right. You know the way my mom would open packs. She'd use her teeth. And so because of that, don't you know that sometimes I do resort to that. I just get in there. I've never bitten into a card or anything like that, but This year, I'm trying to remember which packs were the easiest to... I think the Panini Chronicles, one of my favorite sets this year, those packs were easy to open. Okay, we got Anthony Rizzo. So Deanna's on the board now with the Yankees. Got Ernie Banks. So this one is awesome, and that's going to go to the Cubs. Ernie Banks. Here's a Giancarlo Stanton. It's one of the foils. So that's going to go to the Yankees. Oh, that's a nice looking Perdomo. Nobody has the Diamondbacks. And Aaron Judge. Okay. Still waiting on some good Padres. Now, my brother opened a Topps. Let's see. He did a holiday mega box, and he got a relic and autograph Fernando Tatis, which I just thought was so cool. Got a Robin Yount, Trevor Story. Here's a next wave for the Giants of Joey Bart. Good young catcher. That is a great looking Pache. Christian Pache. Look at that one. See if we can show it down here on this. Got to get a little closer to that. Christian Pache. And Giancarlo Stanton, who I felt like we just had, but that's because one is normal and one is the rainbow. Okay. I don't remember which one it was between Gypsy Queen and the Allen and Ginter, but one of those was really hard to open the packs and one was super easy. Okay. And Richard asked how often I run these, as long as my wife will let me, basically. Friday night, that was the, hey, what are we going to do as a family? Well, Dad's going to go in and do this thing like he's a kid again. Ted Williams. We got a Rodon. And there's our first autograph card. We got a Kohei Arihara. It's a nice looking card. Right there. Arihara. Ozzie Smith. That's right, because the other one was one of the foils. And then Francisco Lindor. We do have the Mets. I've got a few other Mets here that I'm going to give out. All right, I'm going to give you this to the Mets for Jerry. So I've got a relic card. Just put it down here, see if you can find that. There you go. Pete Alonso. I'm going to throw that in there for you. As well as a Marcus Stroman foil, and a Stroman Allen and Ginter. All right. Oh, see, geez, that one opened really easy. Brooks Robinson. My goodness. What a defensive wonder. And a second Oriole, Trey Mancini. Good story on Mancini. Just his ability to come back from everything he battled with. Here's a Lindor foil. Mariano Rivera. Look at that. That's a nice looking card. I think this series is just gorgeous. I think my favorite this year... I love the gallery. I love the photography of this one. I really like the Bowman Platinum series. I thought was great. And I actually like the Chronicle series from Panini. I know there's the licensing issue. But some of the other ones I was really disappointed with. I thought the Panini Mosaic was just ugly. Really bad photography. As well as the Donruss Optic. I just thought it was terrible photography. So here's Albert Pujols, Hall of Famer, to the Dodgers. And we're going to throw in another card here for the Dodgers, this Bowman Platinum. So here's the Bowman Platinum series I was telling you about. Really nice looking cards. There's a Mookie Betts. And I'm going to throw that in here to Matt. Appreciate you joining in from Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember that correctly. Okay. We got a Johnny Bench. So, Deanna, you get a Johnny Bench. Jose Ramirez for the Tribe. Bo Jackson. That's a cool looking card. I'll end up sending that one to my brother. He collects Bo Jackson. David Wright for the Mets. Man, the Mets is just... And then the Trastros. Sorry, James, but the Astros, least favorite team now. You know, it used to be the Yankees. When you grow up in Seattle, you hate the Yankees. Of course, who doesn't hate the Yankees, right? You hate the teams that win. But man, that whole Astros thing just really soured me. What are you going to do? So James, don't hate me for saying the Trastros. So you're looking at a guy who's just bitter because he roots for the Seattle Mariners hard, and we haven't made the playoffs since 2001. We've only made the playoffs 4 times in our whole existence, and that's 44 years. We've made the playoffs 4 times. That's it. So Charlie Blackmon, got a Reggie Jackson. Oh, that's another one of these MLB originals. Juan Marichal, the Giants. Kirby Puckett. Oh my gosh! So you waited a little on the Twins to get something. I gave you a few extra, but then the Kirby Puckett. That's awesome. Go Kirby. And then Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers, Hall of Famer. We still have another autograph left, and we have been shut out for Seattle Mariners so far. We've been that's the only team we're shut out so far on. Yeah. If you get a Mariner, Darren, then I got some other ones to throw your way. And really, though, that's the only team that I really care to collect myself. So, you know, if somebody doesn't get the Mariners, they don't purchase that. I don't know why you wouldn't, though, because you got a lot of young stars. It makes sense. So, Ian Anderson, there's a young star, up-and-comer. Cronenworth. Nice card, Jake Cronenworth. Where'd the fathers go? There you go. I just spent time in 4 days in San Diego in December. Celebrated 20 years of marriage. And believe it or not, she did know about my baseball obsession when she said yes. So there you go. Here's a Trevor Rogers nice-looking card. So that goes to the... It goes to the Marlins. His uniform is interesting, but there we go. So the Marlins to Darren, and then George Springer. We're getting a lot of Blue Jays today. Let's see. Yes, Deanna, about an India card also. Well, let's see here. You don't have an India card yet. I will make sure you have one. We'll just leave it at that. I'll make sure you get one. Okay, another Cardinal, Stan Musial, Jacob deGrom for the Mets. Don Mattingly, there you go. Donnie Baseball, New York Yankees. We got our first Mariner, Logan Gilbert. Logan actually signed a baseball for my 10-year-old this year. Went to a Mariners game for his birthday in September. And and here's Julio Urias. Just got to tell you this story. Really cool. Casey Sadler, relief pitcher, had a great year for the Mariners. Just a very unassuming guy. He saw that my 10-year-old had a sign that said, "Today is my birthday." So he went up and said, "Hey, would you like me to give you a ball and I can sign it for you?" And he said, "Sure." So he signs it, and then he's about to hand it to my son. He says, "Actually, do you want a few other players to sign it?" Of course, as a 10-year-old, he's like, "What?" And he looks up at me, and I'm like, "Yes, absolutely." And I watched this guy. Run around. It was a day game, so all the players were out there. There was no batting practice that day. They were all just stretching and whatever. So you actually had more players there, and you had less fans at that time because it's a late arriving crowd for a day game. Anyway, I watched him run around all these little pods of players stretching, and he ended up getting 12 autographs on that ball, including Ichiro, who is an outfield instructor for the Mariners. So it totally made this kid's day, and now obviously my favorite Mariner is Casey Sadler. I just thought it was so cool. Well, I saw Yu Darvish right here, so there's a Padre. We got Jesse Winker. Derek Jeter, that's a nice looking card for the Yanks. And we got a Will Vest autograph card. So Will Vest. I'll just put that in there. Tristan McKenzie for the Clevelands, and then the aforementioned Yu Darvish. I'm going to raise this up a little, the side one, so we can see a little better. There we go. San Diego Padres. You know, it's time for a few extra Padres. Let's do it. All right. So, Daniel, I'm going to give you this Manny Machado Topps Heritage card. Good-looking card. Manny Machado. Here's a Machado Topps Gallery. So this same set that we're opening. I'm going to give you a Machado Topps Holiday card. And I've got a Tatis, Fernando Tatis. This is one of the Chronicle Titans, one of the Panini Titans. So that's a great looking card. And why would you want a Tatis when you could have two Tatises? Tatises. Okay, dos Tatises. Okay, so there's a one of the Panini Crusades. Good looking cards. Tatis will hold there for now. Okay, we got 5 more packs. Okay. Benintendi for the Royals. Ken Griffey Jr. All right, so that's a nice one in his old school 1989 uniform when he broke in. Let's give that to Darren. So now he's got Logan Gilbert. Oh, that's why I was telling you about my son. Logan Gilbert was one of the players who ended up signing for him. Also let him, wished him a happy birthday. So that was pretty cool. I haven't seen this. This is an insert I have not seen yet. Masters of the Craft. Okay, that's a Clayton Kershaw. Throw that to Matt. Roy Campanella. Well, that's not a Los Angeles Dodger, but it is a Brooklyn Dodger. That counts as the Dodgers. So there's a Roy Campanella for Matt, back to back, and then Tim Anderson. White Sox is kind of a 50-50. So when I break, usually I have, there are a couple teams that I normally will have, but didn't this time, and some that I didn't get, like the Twins. Speak of the Twins, Byron Buxton, first card out of the chute here. Got an Andrew Vaughn, Nate Pearson. Now, every once in a while, you get one of these, and it says private issue. And that is one of the inserts. It's got a little stamp there for Nate Pearson, Eddie Murray, and then Xander Bogaerts. The Red Sox. Red Sox is always one that that always gets purchased and did not this time. I think we're going to need a break here in a second to throw down a few extra cards. Yeah, I think so. It's somebody else's turn. Okay, we got 3 more packs. Here's one of them. Got Bryce Harper. That goes to Landon. Brady Singer. Barry Larkin. So there's a foil of Barry Larkin. Nice one, Deanna. Ichiro. Yeah. Not only did Ichiro sign for my son, he gave him a thumbs up. He looked over. Sadler pointed over, here's the kid, and Ichiro gave a thumbs up, which I just thought awesome. And Ichiro doesn't stop and sign a lot because it's a mob. And so I don't think it would have happened except for that this player had asked him to. All right, we're going to go to the Phillies here. We got Andrew McCutchen, a McCutchen holiday. We're going to go to the Allen and Ginter, so there's a normal one, and the Uncle Larry version. I'm going to throw in an Alec Bohm, Don Russ. Here's what I was talking about with the Don Russ. It's just kind of I don't know, there's nothing really stellar about the photo, but you compare this to the Bowman Platinum, and you see one of them just pops. And I'm going to throw this Bowman Platinum in there. This one's a print run of 199. It's Nick Maton. Looks like he was added to the 40-man roster. So And it's an autograph. So there you go. I'm going to put that right there. I'm throwing that into the Phillies just because I want to be a nice guy. So let's do one more. Let's go to the Braves. Sean with the Braves. He's got a few good cards, but we can make this even better. So let's do this. First of all, Dansby Swanson. Okay. That's a holiday tops. Let's go with the Christian Pache. That's one of the Bowman Chrome. That's a nice card there. We're gonna do a Jared Schuster. It looks like he was drafted in 2020 out of Wake Forest. Autograph card, and throwing that in there. And really, what you want is Acuna's. So here's a Titan from Panini, and here's one of their Revolution cards. Awesome looking card. Throw it down there so you can see it. Yeah, these Acuna's are great. I'm really excited about some of these young players. So just sweeten the pot there a little bit for you, Sean. Let's do one more. Let's do Angels, because Greg for the Angels only has Joe Adell, and we want you to feel good about this. So we're gonna give you a Topps a Chrome Ohtani. We're going to give you another Joe Adell, but one of the Bowman Platinum ones, which is a cool card. And let's go with the Eric Rivera Bowman Platinum signed. Okay. Woo. Wow. Miami Marlins. I've got an X-Fractor that I'm going to give you for Jesus Sanchez. So, Darren, going to give you this. It's a great looking card. So that goes to Darren. Where are you at here? Miami Marlins. And then Lewin Diaz, this is the variation card for Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome variation. That one's a print run of $199, if you can see it on there. Maybe not. Darren, that's yours. Okay, we got a couple more packs. Let's do it. Okay. Oh. I'm doing it. I'm going for it. Doing it with the teeth. Start the tear. Yeah, I loved San Diego. I just really enjoy it. We got to see a lot of cool stuff. We were right there on the marina. It was awesome. Went over to Coronado one day, and weather wasn't as good as the last time I had gone, but it was still really nice. When you're in eastern Washington and it's really, really cold, then 65 degrees feels pretty warm. So here's an Arenado Alec Boehm. That's a great one for the Phillies. So there's Landon. See, before I keep going, there's a good example. So here's your Alec Boehm Topps Gallery card. See if you can see that. Here's the Donruss optic. Okay, one of these, if you see it in real life, is way better than the other one in terms of photography. So I don't know. I've really enjoyed the gallery set this year. Before we hit this last pack, let's go to the Twins. We'll give you Jose Barrios, Ryan Jeffers, some kind of Twins highlight card and a checklist card on the back. And then consider this relic a gift from me to you. Brent Rooker. It's got the little player worn memorabilia, the little jersey in it. So there you go, Drew. Back to the Mets. Jerry, you've got a lot, but I had it, and I'm going to give you this Conforto. Allen and Ginter. It's also a relic card. So that's I think a good looking one. Okay. Yankees. Always happy to give away Yankees, who wants them? Giancarlo Stanton. So there's Bowman Platinum. I got 2 of the holiday tops. One's Corey Kluber, DJ LeMahieu. I'm going to give you this Whitey Ford. It's a thick card, by the way. It's one of these Topps patches. It's got the Topps logo in there. So I'll give you this Whitey Ford. And then Travis Blankenhorn. So some young guy. Autograph. It's hard to see the autograph in there. Maybe you can see it here. Yeah. This is one of those Panini Elite cards, but like very, very much like the Mosaic. I think it's a little bit, I don't know. There's something distant about the photography that makes it a little less compelling. But Deanna, that's yours. Okay, what else we got? I got a few more I got some Cubs to give away. Javier Baez, we got 2 of them. One's going to be the Crusade, and then one's the Bowman Platinum for Javier Baez. Both going to the Cubs on this one. That's what he was on. So, Keat Dog. Got some Seattle Mariners I'm going to give away. I'm going to give this Wander Franco to the Tampa Bay Rays. So, Jonah. Let's see here. Let's go with some additional Dodgers. I had a Max Scherzer and a Trey Turner in addition. So if you already had one, which you may have, now you got a couple of each. Okay. Let's see here. Adrian Morejon from Cuba. That's going to go to the Padres. I even said Padres like I was from Cuba. And then this one, here you go, Daniel. This is a sweet Topps Chrome, one of the 1980, what one is this? 86, I guess. The 86 Topps version. See, that's a sweet Tatis. From me to you. Seattle Mariners. And then we're going to open this last pack last here. Mariners, I've got a lot of these, okay? So don't get jealous, but here's a Marmolejos. Let's hold this out. You can see it. Jake Fraley. These are regular Topps series. I guess Series 2. J.P. Crawford. Here's a different Marmolejos. Taylor Trammell. Topps Heritage. Then we got some Bowman Platinums. So you got Emerson Hancock, George Kirby. Both of those are from the Top Prospect set, which is 100 cards. Evan White, which is from the normal set that has 100 cards. Here's an Evan White. And I do have a nice big thumbprint, but you can take that off with the soft cloth. This one is the Gold Standard. The Panini Gold Standard. You can see the thumbprint on it. So, anyway, we'll let you take that off. So, Evan White is yours. And who doesn't want a Kyle Lewis Bowman Platinum to go with their cards? And then a Shed Long, who hopefully his injury, he's coming back from that. Okay, got that. I'm putting this to the side here. This other one that I may give away. There's no sense in giving that one away if it comes out of the pack. Oh, and now here's the Taylor Trammell. So right when I gave you the other one, you get one of these. It's pretty sweet. Gleyber Torres. Next wave. Here's another Gleyber Torres. Casey Mize. Kevin Gossman for the Giants. Who was just signed by... Was he not signed by the Blue Jays, I think? I think he was. Which is why they let Robbie Ray go. Okay, and here's your Jonathan India that you wanted. So, Jonathan India, our Rookie of the Year, great player. That's going to the Reds. What else do I have here? I got a few Astros. So we did have Astros, and we only have one Altuve. And that just doesn't feel right. You can have a Yordan Alvarez. We're going to give you an Andre Scrub Topps Chrome. It's got an autograph on it. Here's a Scrub without an autograph. Correa, Yordan, Javier. Give you those. These ones aren't. Lance McCullers, Yordan, Bregman, Alvarez. That's good. Okay. I think we're set. I think we got them all. We opened all of our packs. We got everybody some extras, just depending on what I had laying around that I felt was worthy of some extras. Threw in some extra autographs, which was good. That actually was important because of the Mega Box. We pulled 2 out of the box, and both of them were for teams that we didn't end up having purchased. So this is good. So I think I'm giving away 3 or 4 autographs actually, and some relics. So anyway, I appreciate you joining. I am going to send all of these out by mail. There's a Pullmanite here. They know what that means, and I will hand deliver that. And then I would really appreciate, just because I'm doing this more just for fun. It's not a business for me. I would appreciate you just leaving some positive comments on eBay, and feel free to join in the future. So make sure you hit like or subscribe, or however you do that on eBay. You can subscribe to upcoming things. And if anyone wants to buy the Ripken, that'd be cool. I'll just turn back around and buy more baseball cards. But other than that, I think we're completed here. So these will all get sent out. It looked like a great box break to me as I look down over the view over the cards. It looks like quite a few extras. So thank you again for joining. If you joined from the East Coast, because I know it's pretty late there. It's 9:45 there. But thank you anyway from the West Coast as well. Love you all. Be good humans, and I will send these out to you in the mail ASAP. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate you joining.